As we all know, the digital revolution has transformed whole aspects of our lives and societies. The telescope and microscope, which enabled us to see far and small, respectively, we've added the computer and the internet, which allow us to find, gather, store, relate, and experiment, in short, to see broadly and deeply. See far, see small, see broadly, see deeply. Harnessed to the internet, the computer has made it possible for us to share and store information to an extent never before imagined. More precisely, it is estimated that we now generate and store online 2.5 exabytes of computer data every day. That means, to put it in layman's terms, that every 2 days we're uploading more data than has been printed in all of human history. Indeed, the rapid and profound changes taking place in our world today are in many ways the result of the great leaps we've made in information and communication technology. And all indications point to even greater changes to come. Consider the fact that over the course of the next 40 years, science is predicted to create more knowledge than has been created in the history of our species. As Neil Turek, director of the Perimeter Institute for Theoretical Physics in Waterloo, Ontario, puts it, what is coming is likely to be even more significant than any past transformation. We have already seen how mobile communications and the World Wide Web are opening up global society, providing information and education on a scale vastly larger than ever before. But this is only the beginning of how our new technologies will change us. The mind boggles. And it also raises the questions, if this is just the beginning of change, how are we to prepare best for the future? A curious feature about increased connectivity is that it both enables and requires greater collaboration and enhanced innovation. And that, of course, is why you gathered here in Montreal. Over the course of the next 3 days, you will address the many challenges and opportunities set in motion by information technologies with the aim of creating a blueprint for the future of our global digital society. Your ambition reminds me of the story of a young mathematician and engineer named Claude Elwood Shannon, who in 1948 published what has been called the Magna Carta of the information age by developing the revolutionary concept of digital transmission. For his efforts, Shannon is today known as the father of the information age. Our challenge as heirs to Shannon's digital legacy is to tackle immediate issues such as privacy, data security, media literacy, online safety, intellectual property, just to name a few. We must also focus broadly on the bigger picture: government, education, science, healthcare, society. All are being transformed because, as physicist and humanitarian Ursula Franklin eloquently put it, technology has built the house in which we all live. Simply put, each advance in our technology has a ripple effect on our culture and society. It's like a pebble being thrown into a pond of still water. Our task, therefore, is to imagine and develop ways in which technology can help us to build a smarter, more caring world. And both adjectives, smarter and more caring, are vital, and each contributes to the other. In so many ways, information and communications technologies have already changed our world for the better. As you know, citizens are everywhere defining new roles for themselves in their workplaces, their communities, their governments, all thanks to greater connectivity. The sharing of ideas, of learning, and of experiences is taking place in an unprecedented manner, often among people who otherwise would never have met. It is an exciting, at times daunting, moment in the history of humanity, full of new challenges and new opportunities.